Hello, and maybe we're back, maybe we're not, hopefully we are. Unbelievable, but I did say in that live stream how we were doing really well, that everything was going fine without the gremlins, and then the whole computer just crashed from nowhere. And when that happens, everything shuts off, so it's just a black screen, and it's not very good for the hard drives and everything that's running at the same time. So, unfortunately, that's just what happened, and maybe I'm going to warn everybody now that if it crashes again, it's going to be one of those nights, because the last time I did this and it crashed, basically what happened is then we had, I think, 4 crashes in a row, and I think even now, maybe it's a little bit lucky that I've been online just to be able to say what's happened, because sometimes it just crashes straight away. But hopefully this will be on for maybe another few minutes. But thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I think what it was because we had 145 likes on the video, we were doing really well considering how long we've been online. So it was just to scupper our record attempt of getting to 200, because now this will start another video. But anyway, that just seems, it seems to be the way of it. But thank you guys for staying with me and for still tuning in. We've got Brad still in the house, and Tara and Scott and Jackie and Misplaced Hillbilly and Ronnie Carney as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, just for everything. And actually, I think I'm doing quite well here that the microphone's working as well, because last time I came on after a crash, it went really crackly. But so I've lucked out with the microphone, and I don't think I've lost anything on the hard drives, because when everything crashes and the hard drives are connected and it's loading anything, I mean, I've got loads of stuff on screen here that it is loading. Maybe because I wasn't playing a video, we got away with it and could load it up straight away, but sometimes it's really bad. But we've kind of got away with it. If you weren't watching earlier, you've missed most of the live stream. We had my cover of Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. We also had, what else do we have after that? I think my Amelia track, of course, from the album, and then we just had I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. That was my version of that track by Cutting Crew. So thank you guys for tuning in and for staying with me. I'm not sure how long this is going to last for. Maybe I'll just keep on going until we crash again. If it all goes pear-shaped and we just crash, then that'll be it for tonight, I think, with the live stream, because as I said, it tends to then start to crash more and more the more I try and connect to the internet and upload. But I'm just going to say also that it is a little bit annoying, but on my Patreon, because of all of these gremlins that stop me from going online a lot, I'm going to try and get to update like the actual hardware, maybe even get a whole new computer so that I can get a really fancy one that can just deal with everything like it's nothing and never crash, and that'd be really cool. And then I'm just reliant on the internet to make sure that that keeps working. But thank you guys for still being here and for still commenting, and just for all this. I think we've got 72 people in the house still, which is pretty good considering that we just went literally down to 0. So thank you for tuning in and for commenting, and also watching all the videos on YouTube. And I'm just feeling like maybe I should show another video. I'm going to do one of my live stream performances, and maybe I'll just ask you guys which one you want to see. For this is for regulars really that watch the live stream. I'm going to give you an option of, you can have a look at the Hero live, which is I did on the live stream, or Haunted live. I think I've got ready to queue up. I'm not sure if I've got Art Not Commerce, maybe not. Maybe I've got We Can Fall Down as well. So if any people are watching and want to hear anything in particular, then right, we've just had Gears73 who's just said Haunted. So, and we've got 2 votes for Haunted. So I'm going to play this video now, and if it does crash, then I'll see you guys next week. But fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, I'm just going to interrupt myself because Sally Nielsen just donated $10. So thank you for that, Sally. That's massively appreciated. And Jen Rat immediately just donated another $5. So thank you for that, Jen. And she says, thanks for providing a cool place on here for a great collaborative effort, and that's no problem. That's the great thing about YouTube and the internet, when I said that when it's used for the good of everything, then it's such a great invention. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that just use it for slagging other people off and, you know, got their own agendas on religion or whatever else. There's so many different things, but this is a really cool place. In terms of the channel, I get so many great commenters that I alluded to in that first version of this live stream, where I said that some people were actually at the gigs that I have a look at, which is super cool. So we've got some great followers here and subscribers, and especially you guys that tune in for these live streams, because it's great to be able to interact with you guys as well. But let's get on with this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll see you at the end of this video and it won't crash halfway through. But if you do get a chance, hit that like button over there. It's not over there, but, you know, underneath the video, because maybe a few more likes on this second version of the live stream is going to help as well. But here we go. This is my version of my own song, so it is my version. It's called Haunted, and this is hopefully, fingers crossed, from the live stream that I did. I'm hoping that this is all going to work after the crash, but let's see. Fingers crossed. I hope to see you guys afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that was my track called Haunted. I hope you guys like that one. And let me just bring this up on screen because we had a couple of donations during that. So Red King TTRPG donated $2, so thank you for that. And they said in before the feed dies because it could well die at any second. And says check out Jake Sinninger Rock. Jake Sinninger Rock. But yeah, Humphreys McGee. Have I done? I'm not sure if I've done Jake or not, but obviously I probably haven't. The problem is that I watch so many different videos and people that are suggesting videos as well that I've never seen before. Then yeah, when I'm actually looking at somebody that I've watched a lot, I sometimes assume that I've done a video on them, but maybe I haven't done one so far. But if I haven't, I'll definitely get to that, because every suggestion that I get, I eventually get to. It does take me a little bit of a while. That was one that I had actually recently, which was The Warning, the all-sister band. That one's been requested for quite a while. It's just taken a while for me to get there because I get so many suggestions. But thank you so much for all those suggestions, because it just makes it interesting for me to cover so many different styles, so many different players as well, genres, and you name it. I will look at it. But anyway, we also had Launch One, who donated $10 as well. And he or she says, I enjoy your jams, man. So thank you so much for that as well. Another donation. So even in this second kind of, what's it called, live stream type chat, super chat thing, we've got some donations on the second time through. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again. And we've hit over at 100 people watching at the moment. So if you could hit that like button, that would be great, because we'll see how far we can get. If this is going to cut out, it's probably going to cut out soon. I'm just a little bit pessimistic now after it happening one time already, but we will see. And Jeff in Lower Alabama says you have over 44,000 subscribers. That literally happened before I came online, I think. So which is just amazing. 44,000 is just a crazy amount of people that check out the videos, and thank you so much, because you guys are the reason. Every time you hit the like button, it just makes the video more popular on YouTube, and then YouTube, I think, then suggests it maybe in relation to other videos, and then more people watch it, and then we get eventually more and more people into the gang. So then we can have these little live streams on a Tuesday where we all get together and just watch a few videos and see who's in the house, but also maybe come up with a few suggestions as well. But thank you everyone for tuning in. It's getting a little bit late here. It's 10 to 1 in the morning now, so I'm probably going to have to call this a day. But thank you everyone for tuning in beforehand. And we've gone through quite a lot tonight, considering there's been 2 videos. We had the Wanted Dead or Alive cover, also my track called Amelia, and also I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. That was another cover. And then we just had Haunted, which is one of my tracks, but that was the live version. So thank you for suggesting that in the first place, and everyone for tuning in. And Brad's still in the house. And let's have a little look here. Patrick Kish says the Phil Gang, Pegasus leather jackets. When I was in my first band, we were called Panic Attack, and we had, well, Panic Attack with 2 Ks at the end of Panic and 2 Ks at the end of Attack. And with that, we had, you know, the classic 80s big leather jackets, and then we kind of stenciled on the back Panic Attack. It was, I suppose, interesting to look at, but with your first band, you kind of do this kind of stuff. And it did actually look quite cool. I spent ages on mine to get it to look good, and I still think it does look quite good, but now it's just in the wardrobe there, since then moving over to Wings of Pegasus, because I kind of preferred that as a name. But yeah, those were interesting times, and that was all when I was trying to grow my hair. And anyone who's ever grown their hair to a considerable length like this will know that nasty in the middle phase that you go through, where, especially my hair, because short is quite curly, so it just goes out, and it just keeps going out until you then grow it long enough for it then to hang down and calm down. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare growing your hair, because there is just a phase where the best thing to do is just to wear a hat, which is what I used to do live. Just wear a hat to hide the hair growth, and then wait until it looks half decent. But then, even still, people will say that this hair doesn't look decent and it look stupid, but this is my personal choice, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. It's much appreciated watching all the videos, like I always say. Massive thank you to my patrons who I'll mention in this video as well. You can see them going across the screen here throughout the whole live stream. Patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus if you want to get involved over there. Thank you so much for everyone up here who's donated through the super chat thing. It's massively appreciated, and these videos wouldn't be happening without you guys donating on the super chat, and also with the Patreon page and my patrons from Patreon. But thank you so much. Let's have a little look what people are saying just before I'm about to leave. Laurie says, Phil, we love your hair always. Thank you for that, Laurie. Hopefully it will stay in for maybe a few more years, because we're all getting older, and at some point I'm sure it's gonna probably just leave, and then one time I'll do a live stream and I'll look totally different. But hopefully I've got a little bit of time left with the hair. But let's have a little look down here. We've got Last Star Day 7 says, what's your shirt today? Today's shirt is Gibson, just a branded Gibson shirt, which was actually sent to me. So thank you so much for sending me stuff in the post as well. So this is just, again, another thing that's just such great support, because I've had a few things sent to me, and yeah, they're really, really appreciated. And I had Neil, actually, he's one of my patrons as well, and he sent me a belt buckle with a wings, like with a Pegasus type metal thing on it, and that's really cool as well. So all these little things that I'm sure are gonna come out at some point. If I make it to touring other countries, I'll have this belt and everyone will know then where that came from. But anyway, just let me interrupt myself, because Leonard Duke has just donated $10, which is again another donation that Leonard's made. Leonard is just a serial donator on the super chat, so thank you so much for that, Leonard. It's just like every time something's donated, it just means that I can relax a little bit more, because I don't have to worry too much. Like, for example, tonight with teaching, the battery's gone on my acoustic guitar, and I think the battery's like £3 or £4 now. It's getting crazy as to how much these batteries cost. So it means that now I can go out and buy a new battery. I don't have to worry about it because of the donations just in the super chat. So thank you guys so much. It really does make a difference. But I'm going to have to call this a night now, because it's getting a bit late here. And I've just seen on the screen the like and subscribe. If you have got a chance to like this button, then just hit that thumbs up. It really helps with everything. But I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who donated on the super chat in the first video, but then also on this super chat in the second video as well. And we've just had another one right at the end. We've got Victor. Hang on, let me see. Here we go. Check out Michelangelo Batio, or Batio, depending on where you're from, ex-band member of the 80s group Nitro. I used to have, with Jim Gillette, his DVD from Nitro, and that was all singing. And yeah, he was a larger-than-life character. But I had that DVD, so I know about Nitro, and I know about Michael. I've actually done a video on Michael, so that's already up there if you want to check that out, Victor. But Victor donated $5, so thank you so much for that, Victor, and the suggestion. But if you just type in Michelangelo Batio, it depends how you say it. I think maybe I should say Batio, because I think that's where, especially over in the USA, that's how people say it. But yeah, Michael's certainly on the channel already, so just have a little search for that in the search bar and you'll be able to find it. And I think sometimes it helps to write in British guitarist and then the video, and for some reason that's the tag that seems to work and get people the results the quickest. So hence the reason why I leave it on my videos. People always say, why does it matter that you're a British guitarist? And it actually really helps people search for things, so I might as well keep it on there. And yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching, for tuning in. And we're on 123 people watching at the moment. Is that more than we had in the first one? If you're watching this now, the first time I did this earlier tonight, it actually crashed and everything went wrong. And I think we did about half an hour. So we've just done 20 minutes now. So I'm going to have to call this a night now because it's getting a bit late here. And hopefully this is gonna be okay until the end. We've only got like a minute or two to go. But last request, if you can hit that like button, that'd be great. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be cool. And if you want to be notified when I do a new video, which is every night, that is the little bell icon. You have to press that. And I think there's somewhere where you can change the option in order to literally get every notification of a new video, and you'll get a new one every night, because I've done a new video every night for the last 9 months. So that's just the way that I roll. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next analysis video. I'll see you all in the comment section of YouTube. And if you're going to be here next week, then obviously I will see you guys next week as well. But thank you so much for tuning in, especially for hanging out with me on this second one as well, because it's been a little bit tricky tonight with that gremlin that came in. But thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys later. Rock!